Hello there, welcome to another look at the weekend's weather, next week's weather courtesy of netweather.tv. Well, January is well going now, almost over, certainly in the next week or so. There's no real sign of any winter to speak of. Obviously there's going to be a fair bit of wintry showers and snow in the north from time to time, especially over the hills, but nothing like we had of course last year or the year before. In fact, if we look at the pressure pattern, you see that there's lots of lows at the moment to the north of us, and there's high to the south of us, and that's squeezing northwesterly winds across much of the United Kingdom. Those winds obviously are chilly, but they're nowhere near as cold as the winds might be if they came from the north or the northeast or even the east. Now the lows themselves will all continue to move away eastwards in towards Scandinavia, and every now and again various weather fronts will cross the UK, and the northwesterly winds look as if they're going to persist, certainly throughout the weekend and into the beginning of next week as well. But then a little bit of a change, but only a temporary change, as a weak ridge of high pressure moves across the country before another vigorous low develops to the southeast of Greenland, and that yet again pushes more fronts in from the west, bringing unsettled weather and windy weather, and the low itself moves across to the north of the United Kingdom, so that indeed there could be gales or severe gales as that happens. If we look at the temperature of the atmosphere, you notice that as far as most of the time the United Kingdom is under a green shading. Occasionally in southern parts the shading changes to yellow, so there will be some mild interludes coming across from time to time. That's the yellow colouring, but basically with the green around it does mean to say that temperatures will be by and large close to average, although of course as it's going to be fairly windy it may well feel a bit colder than that in a number of places. We'll have a look at the jet stream too, because that's quite interesting. We have the jet stream over or close to the United Kingdom throughout the next few periods, and you notice how it's particularly strong, especially through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. You can see the purple core there indicating winds of well over 100 miles an hour, so it certainly is quite strong. And of course with a strong jet stream nearby, the weather remains quite mixed and unsettled. So looking at Friday first of all, we're going to find the day starts with wintry showers across Scotland and parts of northwest England, and that means to say there could well be a nasty slippery start to the day across some of those roads with some ice around, so take care there. We'll have rain though in Northern Ireland and North Wales, and that area of more general rain will push east and southeast into the rest of northwest England and East Anglia later on, and then later still into most of southern England after a brightish start in places. The southwest of England probably will miss most of the general rain, but even there it's going to turn misty and murky and drizzly from time to time. Now as time goes on, the rain will be replaced by showers over Scotland, and those showers will turn back wintry as time goes on, and it is going to become windy too, just about everywhere, but at least for a time many central and southern parts of the country will turn much milder. Then on Saturday it looks as if it's going to start mostly cloudy with rain in places. A few sunny intervals to be found, especially in parts sheltered in the more eastern parts, sheltered from the strong west or northwesterly winds. Again though, the transition will take place and colder weather will reach Scotland and Northern Ireland, with the rain there turning to snow and leaving some wintry showers behind, especially over the hills. And it's probably going to clear up in southern parts as well later on in the day. Now winds are going to be strong too, gales too, and that's going to make it feel particularly cold, although actually temperatures won't be far off average, but with those strong winds. In fact, there could well be severe gales over Scotland, which gives blizzard conditions over the mountains. On Sunday it continues windy, and there'll be wintry showers across many places, more particularly Scotland and northern England, and some of those showers heavy with hail and thunder. A repeat performance in another area of more general cloud and rain will reach Northern Ireland, and then this will sweep southeastwards across a good part of England and Wales, bringing back milder conditions for a time before colder air floods back again late on in the day. Now over the weekend we have some events taking place. First of all, we have the Aviemore Sled Dog Rally taking place, as I said, over the weekend. On many occasions this has had to take place on grass and mud, but this year actually there may well be some snow. Now on Monday it's the Chinese New Year, which is the year of the dragon, but most of the celebrations are taking place I think over the weekend, notably in London, Liverpool and Belfast. It does look it's going to be quite chilly too. In London, probably no great problem, but there will be some showers around in Liverpool and Belfast, and one or two of those showers have a little bit of a wintry flavour. Now on Monday it continues cold and windy with wintry showers in the north and west, some sunny intervals around too, especially in sheltered eastern parts, and where you have a bit of shelter the day will start frosty. On Tuesday the wintry showers will die out, and that's the day when we get the little transitory ridge of high pressure, so the showers die out, the winds ease, and we get a reasonable day with sunny spells with frost early and late. But then it's back to square one again later on in the day as a new weather front, an active weather front, brings further wet and windy weather in from the west during the second half of the day. And then after that, that rain clears to bring back the showers. These, of course, yet again, wintry over the hills. It is going to continue to be very windy as well. And it looks as if this unsettled and often windy weather with rain at times and snow over hills will continue for the rest of the week. And basically, although it might feel chilly in the wind, temperatures should be close to normal. Anyhow, that's all from me for the time being. Join me again this time next week. But for now, goodbye from me.